We are finalizing our review of the best and worst of the current Republican presidential candidates. In a way, we've saved the best for last. In a way, we've saved the worst for last. Let's look at Donald Trump.
I am officially running for president of the United States. But Mr. Trump, you're not a nice person. But actually, I am. I think I am a nice person. I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Free trade can be wonderful if you have smart people, but we have people that are stupid. How stupid are the people of Iowa? We have losers. We have losers. Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said.
John McCain, a war hero, 5.5 years as a POW, and you call him a dummy. Is that appropriate?
So I never liked him as much after that, because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you. We won't be using a man like Secretary Kerry. He goes into a bicycle race at 72 years old and falls and breaks his leg. I won't be doing that. She said he's a pussy. That's terrible. Terrible.
Rosie O'Donnell's disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her, she's a slob. Rosie failed. I'm happy about it. Rosie is a loser. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. She's basically a disaster. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person.
But the simple fact is...
Excuse me. 1 second.
No.
I didn't want to
get you cannot take
more energy tonight. I like that. Wrong.
We said no, and that's the simple fact. The simple fact is...
Don't make things up, Jim. Don't
cut me off.
Come on. Don't make things up.
See, I think you're on the wrong side of this if you're still arguing for a single-payer system.
I don't think you heard me. You're having a hard time tonight.
I beat China all the time. Let's say China.
China.
China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. The American dream is dead. But if I get elected president, I will bring it back bigger and better and stronger than ever before.
The American dream is dead, but I'm going to make it bigger and better and stronger than ever before. The American dream is dead, but I'm going to make it bigger and better, stronger than ever, right? And I go, boom. I'm going to do great with the African Americans. The African Americans love me.
Donald Trump said recently he has a great relationship with the blacks, though unless the blacks are a family of white people, I bet he's mistaken.
Good morning. Today, I'm very proud of myself.
And like a lot of us are really smart. I'm really smart. Went to the Wharton School of Finance. Even then, a long time ago, like the hardest or one of the hardest schools to get into. Did well at the school. Came out, made a fortune, wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. Did everybody read The Art of the Deal?
We need a leader that wrote The Art of the Deal. I wrote The Art of the Deal. I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. We're going to have the smartest, the best negotiators in the world, and I know most of them, and believe me, I know people you never heard of who are better than the ones that you did hear of. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. Part of the beauty of me is that I'm very rich. I'm really rich. I'm really rich. I'm really successful.
I'm worth many billions of dollars. It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. A small loan of $1 million. You know, you're really beautiful. And a woman that looks like that has to have her own special scent.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you could tell me what you think of this scent.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. Some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favorite Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into...
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like?
No, I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal.
2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17. That's the whole ball game. Where the Spirit of the Lord, right? Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And here there is Liberty College, but Liberty University. But
a few years ago, you led the birther movement. You sent investigators out to Hawaii to find out whether or not Obama, which you said was not born here.
Well,
and it turned out to not be true.
Well,
so why
I don't know. According to you, it's not true. I don't know.
He released his birth certificate.
You know, if you believe that, that's fine. I don't care. It's an old subject.
Would President Trump ban partial birth abortion?
Well, look, I'm very pro-choice.
I hate the concept of abortion. I am pro-life.
I would tax people of wealth, of great wealth, people over 10 million by 14.25%. This tax would raise approximately 5.7 trillion, which happens to be our national debt.
So what we're doing is lowering the tax to 10%, which is a very reasonable rate, and leaving it at a low rate.
Healthcare.
Liberal in healthcare. We have to take care of people that are sick.
Universal health coverage.
I like universal. We have to take care. There's nothing else. What's the country all about if we're not going to take care of our sick?
We have a disaster called the big lie, Obamacare. Obamacare. I really do. I like Ted Cruz a lot.
I don't think Ted Cruz has a great chance, to be honest with you. He's a nasty guy. Nobody likes him. Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, Hillary Clinton was the worst Secretary of State in the history of the United States.
Do you really think that you're a better moderator than I am?
No, I could never beat you. That wouldn't even be close. There would be no contest. You have done a great job, by the way, and I mean it.
I have zero respect for Megyn Kelly. I don't think she's very good at what she does. I think she's highly overrated. As far as the wall is concerned, we're going to build a wall, we're going to create a border, and Mexico's going to pay for the wall. We need to keep illegals out.
George, Mexico does not like us. Mexico is not our friend. Mexico is the new China.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
I think I'm going to do great with the Hispanics.
They love me, I love them. And I'll tell you something, if I get the nomination, I'll win the Latino vote.